Greetings, Soulswind here, and welcome to Let's Play Infraspace. In the last episode, we supplied the computers from the new production facility over to this one. In this episode, we are going to shift all these concrete factories to a new location. And we will be cutting ahead because why not? It's the same building sequence. That's all. Concrete factory done. Power output all the way to here. I'm not gonna use the methane from there because why should we? Looks alright. And that's concrete. With that, we can then remove these things. Not needed anymore. Also, we need a storage for the concrete. I forgot all about that. Forgot all about that. Well, I guess there is no space to keep them. So, yeah, why not just use that over there. And probably here. The smokestacks, they're quite annoying, I would think. We're still lacking sand. Interesting. Well, that's very easily dealt with, though. There we go. More sand supply. I think I'm gonna pull this out to here. And then have another storage facility here. Just so that they don't always go to one location. And that's it. It's done. But these concrete, go, 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 no more. Actually, this is not a good idea. I mean, moving it elsewhere. So it seems like this is a good place. Everything will arrive here. There you go. Yeah, there's gonna be some things delivered to here. We've got electronics here, we've got the demand for microchip here, which means microchips will be coming over anyway. And then we've got aluminum. So these can go. We don't need them anymore. And then this is way cleaner now, isn't it? It's much cleaner, but we have to check for everything else though. Seems fine. What do they need? Iron and carbon. Iron and carbon, easy. How about you? Sulfur, chips, and... oh, not easy. You need blue science pack. Ah, okay. Anyways, probably put the signs here because it's got sulfur. It can... I don't know. I don't really know for sure. Yeah, we need sulfur, right? We need sulfur for these things. And then signs, it needs iron and carbon, so it can take from here. And the microchips can be from here too. So like they can take the microchips from these two. They'll make a microchip and then iron, more iron supply right here. See? We got more iron supply right here. And for these, they need motors. Motors, we have a few copper for the microchip, so we might be able to pull more copper. Yeah, okay, there's more copper from here. So they can all supply microchip, more microchips around here. And then be able to supply motors and whatever. And then the methane can come from here too. Using pipes or something. Just send over to here and the signs can be here. Regardless, we can start setting up all these mines first. Okay, progress update. So, I built this for the chips, the copper one for the chips, these iron ones for the chips as well, and then linked them together. And over here is a sulfur, so we can have the green science pack, but it's missing the blue science pack, which requires carbon and iron. Uh-oh. Wait, what is this? Network 1? 1? Why 1? How is this 1? I guess because I tore down a few of the older ones. Whatever. This should be more than enough. There we go. So for the next one, it would be yellow science pack, which needs motors. And for motors, we need steel and copper. So we'll need a steel production and copper production for its own supply of motors because The other motors are going to be used elsewhere, so we're not going to use whatever motors we already have, but we're going to make new ones. Motors, it is carbon and steel. For steel, it needs iron. Just these two probably, or these two probably. Then for the blue science pack, it can be this one or these both. They would be fine, but we'll probably start with this one. I don't know, it looks like a really bad location. We could have both and then just link them down, whichever. But we'll start with the steel then. So let me cut forward. I'm just gonna build the steel production. Alright, so we have got the motor factories all here. And then we've got the steel here. So this is something. This is going to produce motors for us. Like, again, these setups just for the motors. But this time around, these will be supplied to the yellow science pack factories. However, we're not going to build the science pack factories close to the motors, because eventually when all the tech has been done, the science packs, they will be torn down. So then this will be a mess. Therefore, I don't think I want to integrate these as opposed to the green science pack factories, which are here by the sulfur. Because, like, at least the sulfur mine is contained within, and then these are just surrounding with nothing much added onto it. So these are optimal. However, if you were to add anything here, we'll definitely need to add roads and make things different. Therefore, I don't think it's a good idea to add the science pack here. Next to build in this episode would be the methane, and then we'll probably set up this one around the methane. We're not going to set up the neural ones around the science pack, or if not, we can just be like, oh, science pack will be close to these, close to the neural processor and this one, because this is providing the neural thingy, right? So this will provide to the science pack, and then that will be a centralized location while this is just here. The methane will just be here. I'm not too sure, but I'll build and I'll cut forward. When it's done, that's where we will be. Yeah, I built some of these and then I'm like, nope. What happened? What's wrong? Well, we have a problem. Manpower. We have insufficient manpower. Oh my gosh, manpower. Who knew manpower would be a problem again? This is bad. We need a lot of manpower, but we have none available. What is this? This is not doing well. Microchip not supplied. Okay, how about we remove these first? I mean, then again, Can I add a district and be like, okay, you don't work here first. All these things don't work here. Okay, hang on. Just, oh my goodness. What? Oh my goodness, wait, no. Okay, this region don't work. Just don't work here. Okay, don't work here. And, yeah, don't work here. Okay, district done. Do not work here. Can we do a districts? Okay, this one, can we change anything? We can't. We can't change anything here. So I think I'm just gonna tear it down because, like, this is taking up a lot of manpower. We need none of them. And we can't just like, oh, okay, please shut down and do not work here. It doesn't work like that. Too bad. It's a waste of effort, but we have to do that. Manpower is looking slightly better, but not that much better because obviously it's still a problem. I don't know. I think I want to tear this down as well. I mean, why not? We'll just rebuild this later then. So we have more manpower and we don't need that like notification about not having enough manpower. So, can we do anything to increase manpower just by a little bit? Like, anything at all? I don't know, it could be just temporary, like over here or something. Just near to the food and just... I'm not too sure. Because, like, we need to produce quite a lot of things, and I'm thinking, okay, let's look at this first. We're gonna redo all these. High-speed rails, no, not needed. This one, not needed. Uranium, not needed. Everything, not needed. Not here. We are going to get the industrial robots, which will help us reduce the number of workers needed. So, we want to prioritize the yellow science pack and get this one done as soon as possible. No power. Really? It needs power first, and then be able to provide power. Is that what it is? Is that what it is, really? Okay, is this fine? Is this okay? No, it needs some kind of jump start. Okay, sure, it has to get some jump start first. So, there we go. 70%? What? Why? We're building these on here, but it's still 70%, really? It's all piped over, though. So there's that, and this place I'm not too sure why we're not allowed to build, so I had to like change the elevation, but so be it. Self-cleaning solar, so it's going to provide power. Okay, can we now remove the jump start? Will it work? I think it does work. As long as we don't reduce the manpower here, this whole setup will work. So then we can begin producing this, because like it's still the same, right? The job count is still the same, like it's not gonna change anything. And we didn't really produce any of these spaceship modules, even though oh, hang on. Yeah, it's like it's not being produced. Can we add this, like have surplus or something? Yeah, why not, right? Have a few here so that it can store. Yep, store them into the tanks first, so we have some surpluses to use. That's pretty cool, I think. Is there any other animation? Oh, look at this. There's an animation over there. Nice. And these animations are pretty good too. This one has got no animation, does it? Yeah, I think so. This is pretty much expected. Why would that have animation? This has got the motors ready, has got the methane ready. All that's not ready is the neural thingy. So we have to begin producing these neural thingy by producing this one and then this one, and therefore supply this one. Oh my gosh, this is really crazy. I think we'll focus on these two for this episode, and then in the next episode we'll settle this neural one, this nanotubes one, and move on to complete everything. So probably set up here. I'm gonna cut forward and I'm just gonna set up this one here, okay? Alright, it's all set up. Here, we got the microchips being produced, and here as well, tons and tons of microchips. Definitely enough for the science pack. Unfortunately, it is not what is needed. I mean, not exactly. It needs more than that. It is here that needs the microchips, and then the microchips, as well as this one. Yeah, we already have not enough manpower. Look, 4,005 and 5,000. So, what do we do? To end the episode, we need to do something to allocate more space. I think, probably. So it's gonna be a self-contained area. It's just gonna have its own supply of food and whatever. They're not gonna upgrade, having their own oxygen, their own water, everything. And then once they're done, well, we're just gonna give them new locations to stay at, because they will be able to shift into the better upgraded buildings once they're upgraded. Yeah, it's just a temporary setup. I don't know if this is a good place to set up, because we'll need to produce like food nearby. Right here. I think it's fine. I mean, these things are movable. They can be shifted elsewhere. So we got oxygen, we got everything else. They're moving in. They're not moving in. We'll need to provide this one so they can move in. There's like 20 plus people that will try to move in, I guess. I don't know. That's very worrisome. But at least there is something. Anything. This temporary setup may not be good, given that they may not want to move in, right? Okay, people arriving. Good. Even if it's a little bit, it's better than nothing. And then for production and whatnot, computers are still lacking. Apparently computers are still lacking. So there's gonna be people who are not happy and might just leave. Like, you can see that the computers are still not enough. So we will need to give them more computer production. Over here. Yeah, that's a little bit more. Can't build them there though. Okay, add a few more. I think this should be enough. But then again, it's all because of manpower. I'm pretty sure it's just because of manpower. So if we were to remove the upgrade for this one, I think it's okay. Just remove that. Methane, more than enough. Let's see. Copper seems like more than enough, so let's reduce copper. Like, the actual consumption is only 400 plus, so there should be enough everywhere, such that we can just reduce the number of copper. Concrete. Okay, let's reduce concrete down to very little. Same for sulfur. It's very, very high, so remove it down to little. This can go back up. This should allow these to now have the right number of people. Also, who else is like overproducing? Copper is still overproducing. Let's just reduce it a little bit more. Maybe not exactly, we'll see. Iron is also overproducing. So iron, decrease. Carbon's okay. Power is okay. Sand is overproducing, so reduce sand. Yeah, see, we have these. We can all just reduce all of those things, right? Electronics, no, not exactly. Water's overproducing, so reduce that down to 800. Oxygen, no, not gonna touch oxygen, because we don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, I think that's it for this episode. We did a lot. We built this one. And then we built this one. And then we built this. And this. And this. So we have like green science pack, but they're not producing yet. We've got these motors. We've got methane. And we've got whatever was built here. Microchips. So, in the next episode, we're gonna do the blue science pack, the yellow science pack, the nanotubes, and the neural thingy. Oh wait, did we also shift the concrete? I think we did, right? We shifted the concrete to somewhere. I don't even know where. Oh, here. Yeah, this episode, this was shifted as well. And this was cleaned. This one over here. Also, this was built. Oh, even level 2. Look at that. Even level 2. Nice. That should provide some manpower. Thank you so much for watching. That's all I have for now. Have a nice day.